Only people, great. Ndabe Kara Victor Baragbarago. I want to respond to the last video I made because someone wrote me and he was telling me one of the reasons why Ogoni people don't want to vote for Magnus Abe is because they said he's corrupt, because the former leader, Mechi, said he doesn't trust Abe, blah, 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 blah. I said, okay, fine. But after addressing him, he was okay, and he was even glad that I opened his eyes to see some certain things he didn't know. And I thought it wise I should also come up here to really address that issue. You see, number one, when somebody tells you that your brother is this or that or this, it is sometimes people are politically naive when it comes to politics, so they don't know the game. They don't know how it is being played. Number two, if you say that this, that is corrupt, why didn't you prosecute him? Did you? No, you didn't prosecute him. He was in your cabinet. You did not prosecute him. Number three, if there is any politician in Nigeria and in Rivers State that is not corrupt, that has not misappropriated funds, let him be the first to cast a stone at Magnus Abe. Because there are things that people don't know. Like I said, I'm not interested in the politics. But like Ogoni people always say, no little da, demona winelo. So that is why I am talking. Not in support of politics. You know my stand. Ogoni Kingdom, that is where I stand. But if I make a speech and people, maybe some person don't understand it or they perceive somehow, I really have to come out to really say more about it so that you can understand what I am saying. You see, people don't understand some certain things. Number four, don't always support people to kill your brother or kill your brother. If people send you to go and kill your brother, don't always do it. Because when you do it, the same people will come back and beat you. And after beating you, do you know what they will tell you? Go and call your brother. And they know that you have destroyed your brother. Your brother that would have been like an umbrella, that is influential, that when they looked upon, they would have said, no, we can't touch this one. But because they have used you to destroy him, they will not come after you. To always be on alert or at alert, because things like this happen. So number five, Amechi said, I read it long ago, where he said there are two people he respects in Rivers State. Rotimi Amechi, he respects Senator Magnus Abe and Ajumogobia. So among these are the two people respected. But you said this one is not worthy to be a governor in that state. So it means you respected a corrupt person. Why didn't you prosecute him? So because you see, you can't prosecute somebody because you are also in the same game. It is just that they should be honest enough to tell the people that one, we are intimidated by his influence. We are intimidated by his intelligence. They should be able to tell the people the truth. Because whatever thing you feel he is, you are also. If you are telling the people, the masses, that this person is corrupt and you are the head of the government and you don't prosecute him, what do you want the people? Is it the people that will prosecute him? No. So why can't you prosecute him if you are not corrupt? So why didn't they count his sins when he was sacrificing himself for them? It is after he has sacrificed himself, that is when you begin to count his sins. But you because you are without sin. Look, Ogoni people always say, pay not the best, on pay not pay. If you allowed yourself to be fooled for the first time, well, you are not a fool. But if you allow yourself to be fooled for the second time, then you are a fool. I tell Ogoni people, you don't have to be like an ostrich. You don't have to be like an ostrich You really have to face what is before you and fight it and get what you feel belongs to you. Like the Ogoni kingdom we talk about, we really have to face the fact we can get it. So we really have to stand up for it. And I urge every Ogoni man, whatever you are doing, stand your ground. Don't be like a slave. Don't allow people to manipulate you. Don't allow people to enslave you. You see, there is a thin line between slavery and loyalty. Just a very thin line. So if you're not careful, you will not know when you've drifted from loyalty into slavery and you think you are loyal. Be loyal to ideas. Be loyal to people who are able to say A and their A remains their A. Not to people who will tell you A and their A is D. And when you come to D, their D turns to becomes P. Don't be loyal to those kind of things. So Ogoni people should be careful. Ogoni people should be careful. They have to understand that politics have divided Ogoni people more than anything you can think of. The only thing that is going to save Ogoni people is Ogoni autonomy. That is where Ogoni people can sit down and organize themselves and know what to do with what they have. And that is where we belong. So whatever thing you are doing, you have to be wise. Boy, I get your Ogoni. God bless you.